only 2 rules apply. Rule number 1, always listen to John. Rule number 2, in case of any inconvenience, you refer to rule number 1, which says, always listen to John. And who's John? Me. Who's me? Happy me. So this life is meant to be lived. And the moment you realize like you'll be dead way longer than you're alive, is the moment you need to appreciate life. I mean, YOLO, you only live once, so enjoy it while it lasts. Hakuna matata, no worries.
Hello, this is a January afternoon. It's cold, it's actually quite nice outside, but it's not been great weather of late. And one of the things that cheers me up in January when I'm doing my Dom's Diary is thinking of the immense wealth of conversations I have with people all around the world. Come in here a second. This is the sound vision training facilities. This is where a bunch of things happens. I've mentioned this before on the videos. And over here we've got Sally and Maria. And Maria is learning all about, looking around at us rather suspiciously at the moment, she's learning all about how to make audio and production, that kind of thing. And I guess what we're about is empowering people with voices to tell their stories and empowering people with the skills to tell those stories. And this is what I love doing here on Dom's Diary. And recently, when I think of this cold, grey January afternoon, I was thinking recently, I'm just about to be disturbed. I'll tell you what, let's let them in. That's right, you can walk straight into a film. This is our Tuesday afternoon posse coming down from Norton Hill. And they're about to make lots of noise because I know this lot well, so they're going to make lots of noise. Anyway, I think I was halfway through saying that I just love the stories and the conversations that take place in this video. Anyway, I met this amazing guy and I spent a few days with him really getting underneath the surface and the back streets of Nairobi. What an adventure I had. This guy has an amazing story and this is what Dom's Diary is all about for this week.
Nairobian view. This is developing very fast. It's called South Sea. This is South B. On this other side is South B. Then towards the... Yes, this is South B. Hakuna matata. Hakuna matata. Yeah. That's what everybody should be happy.
What does it mean?
Hakuna matata means no worries. My name is John Odongo Odero. I come from Kenya. I come from one of the best tribes. I'm a Luo. So my Luo name is Odongo Odero. Odongo is the second twin. I have a twin brother. I think he's a way much better version of me. Yeah. So Odongo is the second twin. Opio is the first twin. I'm happily married to Margaret Njarindongo. I'm a father of one currently. His name is Harvey Luther. I'll start off where I come from. So where I come from the western part of Kenya, towards the Lake Victoria. I come from a very nice place called Bondo. That is where my birth parents, like my dad, because my mom comes from the other side of the lake in Homa Bay. My tribe mainly we do fishing. We also do hunting. Long time ago, we used to build our houses with mud, and I think being a Luo, we just have our own pride. Just being a Luo, I think some believe being a Luo is a calling. Others believe you need to be anointed to be a Luo. But me, I tend to believe being a Luo is just a blessing. Because we tend to think what we do, and we do what we just do it without like thinking of the precautions. We risk. In short, we risk, but we don't force things.
And you still hunt now?
Right now, it has been. I've been away for about 6 to 7 years. I only got there to visit, but I hope they still hunt, because I used to love when seeing people going hunting and all that. I hope they still hunt. I know they still do fish, and they prepare them in so many different dishes, in so many different styles. My grandmother used to make very nice fish stew. Apparently, the recipe died with her.
And you were telling me before that
Yes.
your wife comes from a different tribe.
Yes.
It's a happy union for many reasons.
Now, I will tell you a little bit of the two tribes. I'm a Luo, and my wife, she's a Kikuyu. And Luo and Kikuyus always tend to have this difference during politics. Like, they've never people tend to think they're always at war, but I think after marrying a Kikuyu and experiencing the love they have, I think Kikuyus is also one of the best tribes we have here in Kenya, simply because of the love they have and the unity. I'm telling you, when it comes to love, I think I've experienced love from Kikuyu than my own people, because they love genuinely. I really believe they love genuinely, because I am the way I am because I'm loved genuinely from this Kikuyu. I think one of the best gifts God have ever given me is her. We have like different cultures. So when I was about to marry her, there is that dowry payment and all that. So we had to do it according to their tribe. Because my tribe, when you're going to marry, it's not that much complicated as them. Because with us, if you're going to marry, it's only the men will go. No female is allowed to go during like the negotiations and all that. It's only the men. But with Kikuyu, everybody's invited. They don't care if your mother is there. They don't care. They don't care who's there. But with my tribe, I think in-laws are given much respect than anybody in my tribe. Like, they respect the in-laws so much in a way that you'd think they worship you. Tribal life, I would say with our forefathers, tribal used to be very important in a way that even marrying from another tribe was a great challenge. But right now, people are evolving and people are adapting. Like me, I'm married to a Kikuyu, and we have this Kikuyu. I think from my community, I would say my kid is the only brown, like light-skinned, because my wife, she's light-skinned. Where I come from, people are much darker than me. A little bit, not that way dark, but a little bit darker. And simply because we originated from southern Sudan, followed the lake Nile. Is it the Nile or? Because I'm a river Lake Nilot. Yes. So we followed the lake through to Lake Victoria. That's why my tribe, we really settled close to Lake Victoria. I left when they were about 42, 43. But apparently, you never know. People discover new things.
So they're discovering new tribes?
New tribes, yes. I guess because there was, I think right now they're up to 43 or 44. Because when I was in school, we learned about the 42 tribes. Then when I was growing up, there was the 43 tribe. I can't remember its name, but there was the 43 tribe. But right now, I don't know if they have discovered other tribes.
So here we have the African tea.
Yeah.
What makes it African? What's in it?
Basically, this is milk, tea leaves, and water mixed together in one pot.
So basically, tea that everyone else drinks all around the world.
Yeah. but I grew up knowing it's African tea because it's mixed together. Not like some people cook milk aside and boil water and then they mix it on the cup and put some tea leaves or a tea bag. But now here we mix the milk, water, and the tea leaves all together in one pot.
Which is why it's come in a thermos flask.
Yeah, this
Yes,
is where we...
so you've mixed it all up.
Yeah, in the pot. We let it boil and then we sieve it. Then we put it in the flask. This helps to keep it warm.
All right, let's have some.
Yeah.
Like afternoon tea, is that a thing here?
Yeah.
I say in Africa, we're in Kenya, really.
We are in
we're actually
Kenya.
we're in Nairobi. So it's not like there's everyone behaves exactly the same right across the
We have
continent.
this tribe called the Luya.
Welcome so much.
They have tea before everything. Even tea after meal. Yeah.
Right, let's have some.
Yeah.
It's good.
But
See,
in the villages...
See, Aaron, we just had lunch, so...
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, here we go.
This is a mid-lunch snack.
Yeah.
Okay, right, cheers.
Mostly
nice.
in the villages, people, they're the ones who take tea a lot.
In the villages?
Yeah, in the villages. Like here in Kenya, you know, like in the villages, they cook tea a lot because you see there, they milk the cows. So milk is readily available.
It is milky, I've just noticed that.
We buy milk in a packet.
But the tea for me is a milky tea.
No, it's not a milky tea. It's just a straight milk. The milky, not milky poured tea, but it's a milk from straight from the factory. So I came in Nairobi back into permanently from 2004. All this wasn't there. This is a new change. We have the expressway on top of us. This is one of the best inventions we have here in Kenya. It saves you about 2 hours from the airport. Because long time ago it used to take a way long time because of we have like 3 roundabouts on Uhuru Highway. Before you hit Uhuru Highway from the airport, we have like three roundabouts, and the roundabouts are controlled by the police apparently. Yes, now we are about to enter the expressway, one of the best inventions we have here in Kenya. Now this is we have the cash side and the card side. Let us check if the card side is working. If it's not working, we quickly shift to the card side. Let us pray. Open sesame. Where's the power? Yeah. See? Hakuna matata.
This is Haile Selassie.
Now we are from Haile Selassie. We are about to enter. Now below us is the Mombasa Road. We are passing somewhere called Capital Center, and I think we are gonna do like the big U-turn, onto the expressway, out and into back to expressway.
We're just coming off the expressway. Where are we going to now, John?
Now we are getting off to expressway to Museum Hill Road, through all the way to Thika Road. We are going to Kasarani. I'm taking you to Kasarani. Kasarani is where I'm staying currently in Nairobi. You'll love it. I hope you like it anyway. Yeah, It's also a small ghetto, but a developed ghetto. You'll like it in Kenya. I mean, we have our differences, but the best thing is Hakuna matata. You don't need to worry about the driving, provided you keep moving forward. Nobody cares about the roundabout rules. The boda don't wear helmets. They believe if you wear a helmet, you are an amateur. So nobody wears proper gear and all that.
I was told,
Yeah.
don't hire a car.
That is the best advice they ever gave you. Because first of all, driving in Kenya feels more of fighting zone. Like you fight, you have to fight for your way through. You have to fight for, everything. Where I come from, we say pesa otas. You know what it means? If you have a lot of money, so you say pesa otas. But if you tend to put it into a much understandable way, you say pesa oras, pesa oras. You twang it a little bit. You make the otas be oras. Then people will say you are a very, 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 very proud man.
What is poverty like in Nairobi?
I would say poverty is really bad in Nairobi. It makes people do things just for the sake of money. I don't know in other countries, but here in Kenya is where you get to go to school, get best grades, go to one of the best universities or maybe college. Then after that is when you're discovering without connection or without a godfather, you can't make it in life. Or if you can't bribe your way through, you can't make it in life. It's so sad about that. Professionally, I'm an engineer. By profession, I did engineering and machines operations and maintenance in Nairobi Technical. Yes.
So you went and got a good education.
Yes. That's why I speak a little bit of English.
You speak English really well.
Oh, really?
I can tell you speak English better than my Swahili. A long way. My Swahili is non-existent.
Don't make me happy. Yeah, but people tend to chop trees and bush. Now they build. It's so sad. Like all the trees have to go down. They build new infrastructures, new companies. And you know where I come from? We have this dirty water, rainwater, and I used to drink that water. We have like this white thing called dawa. You put it on the water and it becomes, you can drink it, you can use it to cook and all that. So I used to drink that water. But when I came to Nairobi, I tried drinking water from the street. I became sick. I don't know. And where I come from, we used to drink that dirty water, and I never got sick. Like never ever. But when I came to Nairobi, when I just tasted that, the street water, I became sick. That should tell you a lot about Nairobi water. We're gonna have some nyama choma and kuku choma, some kachumbari, ugali. Yes. I think for the first time we're going to tell. Have you ever eaten ugali? For the first time we're gonna eat ugali, and nyama choma and kuku choma. In fact, I would love to see. I'm gonna take you how it's being prepared. You're going to love it.
Tell us what we're gonna have.
We're gonna have some ugali, kachumbari, kuku choma, and some nyama choma.
And that's what this is it?
Yes. Now you see kuku choma. This is kuku choma.
Right.
Kuku choma.
Very good.
Yeah. And now nyama choma.
Nyama choma.
Yeah.
So, and they're both chicken?
No, meat, chicken.
Right. What
Yeah.
kind of meat?
Cow.
Right, beef.
Yeah, beef.
Beef?
Yeah, it's a beef.
Okay.
I hope you take beef.
I do? Yes.
See? A little spiced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try it. chewy.
So let's go wash our hands. Yeah. See how it's done. You need some soap? Some soap. Okay, this is ugali. Ugali is generally grinded maize. Yeah, grinded corn maize into flour. Then you mix it with hot water until it becomes hard like this.
And that's a basic food for everybody.
Yeah, this is like the basic food. This is chicken. A little bit. It's called kukuchoma. It's not fried. It's not. It's just generally roasted as the meat. Then this one is called nyama choma. Yeah, very nice. Delicious.
That's beef from the cow.
Yes, beef from the cow. Yeah, very nice, very nice. And this is kachumbari. This is called kachumbari.
This is onions and tomatoes.
Yes, onions, tomatoes, and yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And how do we eat with our fingers?
With our African, we have to do it in the African way. What's up? What's up? So with ugali, you take it like this. Then you make something called othonje. This is othonje. So, and you can turn it into a scooping spoon in case you're eating a stew. So this one, you do soup with it. But in case you have a kachumbari like this, you put kachumbari in, yeah. With some meat. Enjoy a nice meal. And cut and all that. You see? Hakuna matata, provided you don't cause an accident. Keep driving. So this is called Githurai 45 roundabout. This is a hot cake for phones. You see that lady, the bag has already been opened. He's carrying his backpack, but he's already... Yeah. So this is Githurai 45. There's a lady there that always sells nice fruit juice. I think he's there. He's there. I'll let him tell you a little bit about how we were growing up. Bodo, rada safi bro.
Mko na bazenga.
Mko na bazenga hapa bana. Mimi niko.
Niko fresh.
Niko fresh.
How are you, my bro?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm good.
I was telling him about my work, my first job.
This was his first job.
No. The one I was...
oh, the one.
Yeah.
The trolley one.
The trolley one.
Mkoko one.
Mkoko, we call it mkokoteni.
Mkokoteni.
Yeah.
Huyu ndio fadhila wako?
Huyu ni best yangu tu.
Ni best yako.
Amekuja kuona venye tunaishi.
Manzi.
Sasa najaribu kumweleza venye tumekuwa
tuki. Mpaka ukafika hapa.
Mpaka nikafika hapa. Sasa namwambia wewe ni witness.
Naona kuna mshimo kubwa.
What do you sell? Hot dogs?
We are selling hot dogs, but we have changed this name. It is called the Frankfurter. According to the alternative name.
Hey, habari zenu? Mmepotelea wapi? Ako wapi nani? Sonko? Mzuri sana bwana. Mzuri sana. Yako iko aje? Si tuko tu. Ni kazi tu. Nimeona niwasalamie. Bro wako. Nitamsalamia. So that is a Maasai. So this is my church. This is where I worship.
This blue building
here. Yes,
here.
this is called Emmanuel City. Now this is my church. It's under Apostolic Concept. Do you want us to go in?
Yes, let's go in.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome. Hello, Dad.
Yes, welcome.
Is it okay if we film? We are filming?
No, there's no problem.
Yeah.
So long as you give me an offering. And how are you, sir?
Hello.
Blessings to you.
Nice to be here. I'm Dom.
Yeah.
Hello. We're having a little tour around. Is this your church?
It's Jesus' church.
And do you look after Jesus' church?
Jesus' church. I happen just to be one of his ministers here.
Yes.
This is one of us, is Reverend Nasi Nyambura,
Hello.
a woman of God. This is my son in the Lord.
Yeah. This is my bishop. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, if you will not be able to come to be with us on Sunday, I just want to wish you a wonderful time next year, 2023.
Yeah.
May the Lord bless you. And if you don't, make sure that we meet in heaven. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.